history has just been made as for the first time, an ad hoc committee on the establishment of Diaspora Investments Trust Fund has been inaugurated. It might also interest you to know that the UEFA Championship winners, Bayern Munich, have a Nigerian as their vice captain. Another interesting news for you is a Nigerian has just been appointed as the Chief Digital Officer at the Bank of Kigali, Rwanda. Truly, these are stories you do not want to miss. This is your favorite program, The Diaspora, and I am a regular host, Koinsola Adetumbi. Please stay tuned. The Minister of State Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Zubairu Dada, has just inaugurated a 14-member ad hoc committee on the establishment of a Diaspora Investments Trust Fund in Abuja. Here is how it went down.
I'm actually very, very delighted and honored to be part of the inauguration ceremony, which is the starting point of an idea towards a private sector-led Nigerian Diaspora Investment Trust Fund. Of course, the first of its kind in Nigeria. The Nigerian Diaspora Investment Trust Fund is a private sector-led initiative that is to be managed by the Nigerians in diaspora and used for investments in Nigeria. The Trust Fund initiative is among many other programs which the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission is currently working on with the view of harnessing our diaspora resources for national development. With this in mind, Your Excellency, sir, a team of reputable and capable Nigerians from all over the world have been selected to propel the establishment of the Trust Fund. So the idea is to just give us a framework to work with. Now, the committee is to advise NIDCOM on the following: the mission and objectives of the Trust Fund, the structure of the fund, especially a private sector-led and driven by the Nigerians in the diaspora, the sources and value of the fund, the process for and procedure for its establishment, the procedure and guidelines for assessing the funds and its utilization, the fund management, any other issues pertinent to the realization and establishment of the fund. We're looking forward to the committee carrying out its functions by virtual means, and we look forward to having a report that will lead to the establishment of the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Trust Fund for national development.
The Federal Government of Nigeria has established the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission through an Act of Parliament. And the Commission has the mandate to harness the resources, skills, and talents of the over 17 million Nigerians in diaspora for national development. In fulfilling this mandate, NIDCOM has initiated and hosted the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit from the first edition, which came up with a 3-point outcome as follows: to be institutionalized as an annual event on the diaspora calendar. This has been done with the second edition of the summit successfully taking place in November 2019. It is also to set up a private sector-led Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit initiative, which has been set up and registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission. And lastly, it is to set up a private sector-led Nigerian Diaspora Investment Trust Fund, whose ad hoc committee we are here to inaugurate in order to guide its establishment. The committee, as the chairperson has told you earlier, is to advise on the mission and objectives of the fund. And it is also to advise on the sources and value of the fund, the processes and procedures for its establishment, the procedure and guidance for accessing the fund and its utilization, the fund managers, and lastly, any other issues that it considers pertinent to the realization and establishment of this fund. This committee is set up with Nigerians of high repute, people of integrity, and who understand the investment climate globally and are patriotic enough to assist the Nigerian diaspora to complement government's efforts in national development through investments in critical sectors of the Nigerian economy. We eagerly await and look forward to your report in 1 month, such that it will guide us to the establishment and takeoff of the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Trust Fund. I therefore have the singular honor to inaugurate this ad hoc committee on the establishment of the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Trust Fund, the 27th day of August, 2020. Let me also thank all of you for accepting to serve the nation through this committee assignment. I also wish to thank and acknowledge the untiring efforts of Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa, the Chairman, CEO of NIDCOM, and her staff for all the efforts they have made in initiating and driving this process of mobilizing the Nigerian diaspora to complement government's efforts by investing in the Nigerian economy.
It is in keeping with its establishment mandate that NIDCOM has assembled and had this ad hoc committee sworn in today. Our assignment is clear. It is to create a roadmap for the establishment of a private sector-led Nigerian Diaspora Investment Trust Fund. So, for the non-economists, we may ask, why and how should the country harness its diaspora resources? Numerous World Bank and United Nations studies have found that diaspora remittances back to their home countries of origin contribute substantially to national development, and in some cases, disproportionately so. According to the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, migrant remittances provide their countries of origin the following benefits. 1. Reduce poverty. 2. Reduce hunger. 3. Promote good health and well-being. 4. Improve the quality of education. 5. Help to provide clean water and sanitation. 6. Provide decent work and economic growth. And 7. Reduce inequality. As it turns out, these benefits actually represent 7 out of the 17 Sustainable Development Agenda goals of the United Nations for the period 2015 to 2030. According to PricewaterhouseCoopers, analysts estimate that approximately 30% of remittances back to countries of origin by diaspora are dedicated to non-consumption investments, such as real estate, capital markets, new business ventures, and so on. The other large chunk, 70%, goes to consumption spending. In the case of our country, Nigeria, which is the 6th largest remittance country in the world, and second only to Egypt in Africa, diaspora inflows exceeded $25 billion as of 2019. And these were well above those derived from crude oil exports at $18 billion in 2018. These inflows are projected to exceed $29 billion in 2021 and $34 billion in 2023. So clearly, with 30% of these inflows going into non-consumption investments, this would be a huge source of development capital for our country. Such volumes of inflows would not only reduce our dependence on foreign borrowing, but would also improve our credit rating and lower our cost of borrowing in the international capital market. It is in light of all these possibilities that I believe with the right government incentives, the right private sector partnerships, the right investment fund structure, and the right and proper management of fund flow from the Nigerian diaspora would not only be assured, but could easily increase substantially. Diaspora homebound investment funds could displace crude oil flows and foreign borrowings combined as our main source of foreign exchange for national development. Governments, regulators, and the private sector all have an important role to play in leveraging the effects of these flows, and in so doing, helping nearly 1 billion people to reach their own goals by 2030, unquote. I want to assure the Nigerian Diaspora Commission that this committee pledges to work very urgently to produce a solid report in accordance with its mandate and within the set time frame given to us. Lastly, I commend NIDCOM for this initiative and for assembling a superb team of seasoned professionals to carry out this national assignment.
Today has been a historic event in the life of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, with the setting up and inauguration of the ad hoc committee on the establishment of the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Trust Fund. You will recall that this is an outcome of the first Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit, which was held in 2018 in Abuja, Nigeria. I would like to appreciate and thank the Honorable Minister of State, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Zubairu Dada, who has been guiding the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission as the supervisory minister to the Commission. I will also want to thank the indefatigable chairman and CEO of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Honorable Abike Dabri, who pushes the takeoff of the Commission and also the carrying out of its mandate on a now basis. All committee members and staff of NIDCOM would like to thank you. We look forward to receiving your report in 1 month's time. Thanks for your availability, for your patriotism, and also for your nationalism. We look forward to a better Nigeria through harnessing the resources, talents, and skills of our diaspora, the Nigerians in diaspora.
Such a great initiative. We hope to see it played out soon. The Chairman CEO of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa, commended Mr. David Olutokunbo Alaba for his club's outstanding performance after winning the UEFA Championship League final. Indicated through a statement by Mr. Abdurrahman Balogun, Head of Media and Public Relations Unit of NIDCOM. She said, "It is gratifying to note that as the co-captain of the Austrian national team, you are indeed a role model and a true inspiration to all. You are indeed a worthy ambassador of Nigerian nation and pride of Africa. I, on behalf of all Nigerians at home and in the diaspora, celebrate this amazing feat and success, and we look forward to further interaction with you," she added. Kudos, brother. Thanks for making us proud. You are loved. And now we celebrate Mr. Obina Ukwani, who was just appointed as the Chief Digital Officer at the Bank of Kigali, Rwanda. Mr. Obina is set to lead the bank's Digital Factory division for product innovation and development. He has a degree in economics from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and has worked in the software, agricultural processing and education departments. You are indeed a great asset to our dear country, and we are super proud of you. We celebrate Njideka Akunyili Crosby, daughter of late Professor Dora Akunyili and Dr. Akunyili, who was honored by the Carnegie Corporation of New York as one of the 2020 great immigrants into the United States. The award recognizes extraordinary groups of immigrants worthily contributing to the American society. Njideka Akunyili Crosby, born in Enugu, Nigeria at the age of 10, attended Queen's College, Lagos for her secondary school education. She came to the U.S. at age 16 with her mother and siblings through the Diversity Immigrant Visa Program. Although her family preferred her to study medicine, she opted for a career in arts, following a painting class at a Philadelphia community college, which pushed her to study at the Swarthmore University in 2004, and later obtained an MFA from the Yale University School of Arts. Her work has been exhibited in solo and group exhibitions at the Whitney Museum of American Art, the Baltimore Museum of Art, and the Hammer Museum, amongst others. In 2017, Akunyili Crosby's painting, The Beautiful Ones, portraying her older sister as a girl, broke records when it sold at Christie's for $3.1 million. The next year, she was the second artist selected to create a mural to wrap the exterior of MOCA Grand in Los Angeles. Also, she is an honorary PhD awardee by the Swarthmore University for all her wonderful contributions to the art world. She was enlisted as one of Forbes' 100 most powerful women. Proudly Nigerian.
Ha! Not so fast. Look, I'm tired. I want to check out of this country for greener pastures.
Just calm down for a moment. Please sit down.
Do you have a job where you're going to?
No, but someone is arranging, Listen, Alinko. Checking out of this country without proper planning means one thing. Unimaginable begin. You know, I've been in the diaspora, but legitimately doing great things at home and abroad. As I've been saying, without the proper footing abroad, the risk is not worth it. Listen, Alinko, it's better to be home than be trapped abroad, or even end up in prison.
World's only combined heart and kidney specialist doctor, who is a Nigerian. Dr. Olurotimi John Badero is a Nigerian-American physician, interventional cardiologist, and nephrologist, recognized as the world's first and only fully trained cardio-nephrologist, heart and kidney specialist. Olurotimi John Badero was born in Lagos, Nigeria. Badero attended St. Mary's Private School in Lagos before receiving his secondary school education at Federal Government College, Odobolu, Ogun State. After completing his undergraduate studies at the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Osun State, he enrolled in medical school, obtaining his medical degree. After this, he relocated to the United States to do his residency at the State University of New York at Downstate Medical Center and got his fellowship in nephrology and hypertension at Emory University School of Medicine in Atlanta, where he earned his specialty degree in nephrology and hypertension. Working in this field made him realize that he needed to do more. The realization took him back to sunny Downstate Medical Center, where he completed a 3-year fellowship training in cardiovascular medicine in 2009. He was accepted into Yale University 3 years later, where he completed 3 fellowships with distinction: interventional cardiology, peripheral vascular medicine, and peripheral vascular convention. Dr. Badero specializes in 7 different areas of medicine: internal medicine, cardiovascular medicine, invasive and interventional cardiology, nephrology and hypertension, interventional nephrology, and endovascular medicine, nuclear cardiology, as well as peripheral vascular interventions. He has spent 10 years of continuous postgraduate medical training. For his outstanding work and medical contributions, he has been recognized in the US, the UK, and Africa for the following: the Association of Black Cardiologists Scholarship Award for the Best Cardiology Fellow in the United States of America, the 2014 Mississippi Healthcare Heroes in the state of Mississippi, Executive Director, Cardiac, Renal, and Vascular Associates. He's also the Medical Director of St. Joseph Hospice. He is on the Global Advisory Board of the Therapeutics Experts on Thrombosis and Atherosclerosis, Merck Pharmaceuticals, United States of America. He is a recipient of the Congressional Award by the U.S. Congress for Outstanding Medical Career and Service to Humanity. A fellow of several academic and national societies, including the American College of Physicians, FACP, American Society of Nephrology, FASN, National Kidney Foundation, FNKF, American Society of Diagnostic and Interventional Nephrology, FASDIN, American Society of Nuclear Cardiology, FASNC, International College of Angiology, FICA, American Society of Angiology, FASA, American College of Cardiology, FACC, and the Society for Cardiovascular Angiography and Interventions, FSCAI. He has been recognized in the United States, United Kingdom, and Africa for his many contributions to the medical field, as well as being one of the pioneers in this field. Proudly Nigerian.
Thank you for staying all through the program. We hope it's been worth your while. And in case you have anything to share with us, please do not hesitate to do so, as we expect feedback on our show. Remember, you can reach us on all our social media platforms: on Facebook at Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, on Twitter at NIDCOM_gov, on our Instagram page at NIDCOM_gov, on our YouTube page at NIDCOM_gov, and on our website at www.nidcom.gov.ng. You can also join us on DSTV at NTA Network News on Friday at 10:30 a.m., on NTA International on Tuesday at 6 a.m. and 10:05 p.m., on NTA News 24 on Friday at 2:30 p.m., and on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. You can also join us on WAP TV on Thursdays at 9 a.m. and on WTV on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 p.m. I remain your host, Koinsola Adetumbi. See you next time.
Anybody who is exposed can contract coronavirus, but not everybody has a fair chance of surviving the disease. Data has shown that older persons stand a higher risk of dying. Are you 55 years and above? Do you have pre-existing health conditions? Please safeguard yourself and minimize your risk. Observe all COVID-19 protocols.
If you hear of anyone with high fever, dry cough, and difficulty in breathing, please do not go near such a person, because they could be a victim of coronavirus infection. Call someone else or the NCDC to assist. Please use your prescribed medications regularly. Exercise around your home and eat well so that you can remain healthy and strong. For an older adult, to beat coronavirus is not to contract it at all.
This message is brought to you by Gerontology Association of Nigeria, the Geriatrics Association of Nigeria, and Dave Mokoro Foundation in conjunction with the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA.
Everything is architected and designed by the Almighty.
Someone who is a Christian is someone who lives a life of Jesus Christ. And the life of Jesus Christ is a life of sacrifice.
Yes.
Akili, 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 akili. Will you wash your hands with me? I want to wash my hands with you. Come on, I will show you what to do. Wash your hands in clean water. Wash your hands, wet them with the water. Wash your hands, now add some soap. Scrub your hands in the soap and water. Scrub above and below between the fingers too. Scrub under your nails and scrub-a-dub-a-doo. Rinse your hands in water. Rinse them clean, rinse away the soap. Dry your hands and go.
Akili, why do we wash our hands?
To wash away the germs.
Akili, what are germs?
They're like tiny little bugs on your hands and they can make you sick.
But I don't see any germs on my hand.
That's because they're so tiny that you can't even see them.
Oh, wow. I want to wash the germs away. Will you wash your hands with me, Akili?
Of course! Wash your hands in clean water. Wash your hands, wet them with the water. Wash your hands, now add some soap. Scrub your hands in the soap and water. Scrub above and below between the fingers too. Scrub under your nails and scrub-a-dub-a-doo. Rinse your hands in water. Rinse them clean, rinse away the soap. Dry your hands and go. Great job, Haruma! Can you tell me the 4 things we did to wash our hands?
I can try.
1.
Wash our hands with water.
2.
Put soap on our hands.
3.
Scrub our hands all over.
4.
Good morning and thanks for joining us.